Why don't you, filthy drow, come in here, finish the job?
And they just spit on you as they leave with their compatriots' things.
He like turns his head and looks out towards them and says, "You're all gonna die. I will kill you."
They don't even really give a shit. They're just totally ignoring you. They shut the door, leaving 2 new drow as guards. And the captain says, could y'all please not annoy us? It was dinner time. This was really inconvenient. So just don't do that anymore, all right? Okay. In the morning, we'll assign you your jobs. And he turns and leaves. Jimjar sort of slumps down in one of the corners and says, so where are y'all from? Sad, melancholy music emerges from Anil's mouth as everyone rests in their own way for the rest of the evening, eventually finding some horrible, uncomfortable, damp, cold, mildew-scented sleep. Arrayed outside are 4 Quaggoths. Standing at their center is a drow woman who is exquisitely dressed. 2 drow flanked off on either side of the door. There are 3 more behind her standing at attention, flanked by a pair of giant spiders. This is a pretty obvious show of force here in an attempt to crush your spirits. And as she stands there, she says, yes, gather round, children, please. Please come, gather round the door. I have to talk to all of my new recruits here, please. Gather round. Once you all get gathered up by the door, she says, yes, I'm so happy to have you all in my new group of slaves. Give yourselves a round of applause, everyone. I heard there was a bit of ugliness last night, and I'm so very sorry you got started off here on the wrong foot. I hope we can rectify for that. I don't want you to be at odds with our guards all the time. That's just unacceptable. So I believe to start it off, we'll teach you the beauty and loveliness of the natural fauna of this area. So why don't we take our little corpse there, yes, the little dwarf corpse, and bring him out. And they make like a little pathway for you guys to walk through. So as they approach and Roland starts to freak out about this, Tordik says to Roland, let's just go learn about the spiders, man. It's not going to be that big of a deal.
What?
Help me out.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay.
As soon as they're out, a drow closes and locks the door behind them, and another one leads them down along this little winding staircase. And when they get to the bottom of it, seems to be a sort of watch post that looks over the cliff. As you all bring Tordik's body down to this lower platform here, you see a number of giant spiders crawling across the web in your direction. The 2 that were with you have lowered themselves down onto the web, but there's also a bunch of other ones that seem to crawl just skittering out of the darkness. There's a small table set up, or rather a stone dais. You're instructed to lay Tordik down on this dais, and the spiders all gather on the webs below, about 10 feet below where this dais is. The drow then pull all of you back, each one of you held by a drow guard.
The dead guy, right? We lay the dead guy.
Yeah, you lay the dead guy down. They pull you all away from him, and Elvira approaches him, and she is surrounded by her Quaggoths. She takes out a very long fillet knife.
I don't really like where this is going.
As this is happening, Tordik is like soothing Roland and telling him to relax and calm down and everything's going to be fine.
Oh boy.
This knife is not sharp enough to cut through bone directly, so we must fillet the meat off the bone first. And she picks up one of Tordik's legs, and right below the knee, where the tendons would be to connect the calf muscle, she cuts sideways and then cuts down along the bone. As that's happening, as soon as she cuts into it, Roland sees Tordik get a little confused about what's going on with his leg, and then start screaming in horror and agony as he is being flayed alive. You struggle against the drow holding you, but he was ready for this, and he just tightens his grip, and you're unable to move as Elvira finishes cutting this fillet of meat off.
Yeah, I think Roland's just screaming in agony as he sees his friend being like flayed alive, or what he thinks is flayed alive, and like drops to his knees just sobbing. Are they like making him watch though?
Yeah, they're holding his head back.
Okay, yeah, he's just tears are just like fucking flooding down his face.
So she takes that one piece and throws it down. Now that's going to be your jobs for today. Please don't make too much of a mess. The drow that were holding you release you all.
Roland grabs Tordic's body and jumps off the cliff.
What is going on here? The one psycho drow man, he just jumped off the cliff. You know what the punishment for failure is? One of the Quaggoths just swipes one of the drow right in the face, flinging him off the cliff, landing on the webs, and the spiders pounce, just eating him. Now, I have told you that we're trying to get along with each other. And you seem to be failing. There are punishments. Please volunteer. And she steps back, waiting for a volunteer. Anyone? You may volunteer each other as well.
Calvinus is going to telepathically communicate to Anil if he can. Can he do that?
Yeah.
If it's one of us, we're both going down. And Anil's like, okay.
Nick says telepathically, deal, and then opens her mouth to volunteer them both.
Oh, no.
Ivara looks over at Nyx and she says, excellent choice. Get her. Quaggoth grabs her, throws her off the side of the cliff. She lands down in the spider webs, and the spiders all turn their attention on her. You cut the webbings that's holding you free, and you feel as though you're able to actually move. You've been climbing up the side of the cliff there, but you're not able to make it very far. It's very slick from this. Everything in here is sort of damp and dank, so it's very slick. So you're only able to make it a couple feet, and the spiders come up behind you and begin climbing up the cliffs themselves. One of them is able to reach you. One of them gets up to Nyx, attempts to bite at her. It snaps at her feet as she kicks its little face away. Now she can't continue trying to scramble up. And she slips back down again, further towards the webbing, actually making negative progress. At this point, as she's struggling on the side of this cliff, is anybody going to overcome his fears and try to help or no?
Well, she's also shouting this whole time, like, come on, are you guys serious? Like, a little help.
It's 15 feet, correct? She's 15 feet down?
At this point, yeah, she's like right above the webbing. Yes.
So does he even have a chance of reaching her? Like from
definitely get to her.
Like if he jumps down?
That's one way, yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's just something.
Is him jumping onto the web the only way?
He can climb down. I mean,
oh my! You just want to see us all die horribly.
Those are your options.
They know that she was going to get them both killed.
One of them sinks his teeth into her, injecting her with a poison, dealing 10 points of damage.
She's dead.
She's down?
She has 6.
Oh, no.
She only has 6 hit points?
We're level 1, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. All right, so Nyx begins to be consumed, or she's unconscious, and these spiders are going to eat her dead body.
Oh, no.
Which they do, and Nyx is eaten. Now that's done, why don't you guys clean up the Quaggoth's den or something? Make yourselves useful. Dear Lord, don't just stand around gawking. And Neil all of a sudden just starts shaking, and he's then tremoring and just can't control it. And he's just like, his teeth are chattering, and it's like all of a sudden temperature around him has dropped. For the next 50 hours, he'll be that way. This always happens. I just don't understand why no one has any fortitude these days. Just put them back to the cell for today, whatever. We'll get them jobs tomorrow. See, I am a kind leader. People say I'm cruel. It's clearly not true. And she stalks off as the drow bring your crazy asses back into your cell.
Vicious mockery. is my